In this video, we'll review how to upload inventory into ThriftCart with the CSV file. This can be useful if you're able to export a list of inventory from your current point of sale system as you move to ThriftCart point of sale, or if you receive a spreadsheet of inventory that you purchase from a vendor and you just like to upload all that inventory in one shot there, or if you receive a spreadsheet of inventory that a consignor might be consigning with your store. So to do so, on the left-hand side of the screen in your ThriftCart account, select Point of Sale and Inventory, choose Add Inventory Items. Then under the three blue icons up top, there should be some blue words that read Import Items from a CSV file. If you don't see those blue words in your account, please email our support team so that we can activate this functionality for you. When you select those blue words, the first information up here is instructions on how to arrange this data in a CSV file so that it uploads properly into ThriftCart. So your first column should contain the category ID, the second one, the item names, and then your item prices, quantity, tax rate, store ID, supplier name, cost, and then optionally some barcode information as well. If you don't know what any of the information might be, such as your tax rate ID or your store ID, just look down below here. There's some tables of information that show you what your various tax rate IDs may be. So for instance, 0 in our case represents just our standard tax rate, and then 1 represents our non-taxed or our 0 tax rate, and 2 would then represent a unique tax rate for clothing items. So you might have some various tax rates set up at your store. You can also then look for your store ID. So if you have multiple locations set up, then you should have a store ID per location. In this case, we have 3 stores in our demo account, and we have 3 numbers here, 0, 1, and 2. Below that, you also see your category IDs. So if you're wanting to add some clothing and you don't know what the category ID might be for, say, a baseball cap, then you can go ahead and select Control F on your keyboard, bring up a search box, and then type in whatever item you might be looking for. In this case, I'm just going to type in clothing here. You'll see it filters down to our clothing. This is item ID number 14 is for our clothing and accessories. This is a parent category as represented by the single hyphen in front of the name. Down below that, we have accessories with 2 hyphens. That indicates that it's a subcategory of our clothing and accessories. And then down below that, we have an item here, baseball cap with 3 hyphens. So that is a subcategory. So it's a subcategory of accessories, which is subcategory clothing. I want to go ahead and add a baseball cap here. So I'm going to choose item number 16. I've already pre-formatted a spreadsheet here with the various column header information that I pulled off the prior sheet we were just looking at, or the prior page here in ThriftCart. So this is again going to be category item 16. And I'm going to say this is a baseball cap for youth. And then the item price on these is going to be $5 a piece, and our quantity, maybe we're going to bring in 20 of them. Tax rate is just standard. Store ID is, we'll say 0 for our first store there. And then supplier name, I'm going to say this is going to a consignor, clothes for tots. And our cost on this is 0. And I don't have any barcode information on this, so I'm going to go ahead and leave those blank. And then let's go ahead and just fill in some more. So I just pasted in some more information here that I'd previously written up. When you're ready, make sure to delete the header. You don't have to, but it will just make it cleaner if you delete this header. So I'm going to go ahead and delete my row here for the top header, and then I'm going to export this into a CSV file. Once that's complete, come back here to ThriftCart. And under that same section, select Choose File, and then go ahead and select Go, and the OK to confirm that, yes, I do indeed want to import this information. You'll receive a message here when it's all imported. So this happened very quickly, says Done Processing, and we have our items added. Now, if I come back to Point of Sale and Inventory, select Add Inventory Items, I can see that this batch here, Clothes for Tots, I brought in 5 different types of items. If I click on View, Edit, Inventory Batch 489, I can see those 5 items. So I brought in more than 5 total items, but I brought in 5 different lines. So some baseball caps, dress pants, different sizes, overalls, and a shirt. Now, also, if I come down to my consignment section and select Dashboard, I can see my consignor here, Clothes for Tots. I brought in a total of 68 items under Clothes for Tots. And if I select History, I can see those items. So we have some a shirt here, 20 of those, 3 overalls, 15 dress pants, size 2T, so on and so forth. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us, support@thriftcart.com. And thanks for watching the video.